Hello and welcome to CraftStudio Community Sundays. It's the 13th of October and well, we're back after a little bit of a break. Yeah, I've been having quite a little bit of bits of work on Sundays and stuff like that, so I haven't been able to do it regularly. But here I am back. I've got a couple of things to show you this week. So we'll start with this little cute guy, you know, very nicely built, again with the backpack. So many backpacks, and I like that kind of representation of backpacks. You don't get it in Minecraft, you don't get it in other games as well, but there's a real spate of it within CraftStudio communities. You often see these characters with backpacks, so maybe it's because we might be able to put that backpack on and off. Nicely done, and tidily done. A little bit of texture pack over here, so I'm really impressed with that kind of stuff. Yeah, so nice. Yeah, really cute. Let's move swiftly on. Oh God. Look at this. It's kind of a little alien thing. I wonder if it's got an animation. It's got a standstill. Oh, it's got a walk cycle too. Let's have a little look at the walk cycle. That's excellent. I like the fact that the eye kind of bobs in and out of its like stalk. Very nice. And then there's a standstill as an idle. Oh, that's quite good too. So sorry if you hear loads of noises about the background. We've got workmen, all sorts of stuff going on in the back. That is excellent. In fact, the stalk is working really well. So I wonder what kind of game this will be for. We'll just have to wait and see, I suppose. Cool. Look at these guys. Now, you know, part of me was like, have I shown these before? If I have, I do apologise, but they do deserve being shown again. They are so good. And it's that kind of thing about using a base model and then thinking about kind of different ways of dressing that base model up. You know, and what we've got here, kind of like from kind of knights to kind of Romans to sort of naked to kind of, you know, to kind of military as well, right at the end as well. Really nice stuff, really impressed. And again, I kind of spied it today and thought, well, I'm just going to, even if I have shown it before, I'm going to show it you again because it's just brilliant. So here's a rather impressive knight, again, with what looks like a Roman shield. I don't know. That's not right, is it? Romans and knights. But there you go, pretty nice. I do like the kind of the neat sections there, the little belt and all that kind of detailing down the bottom. It could do with a bit more of the same at the top as well, but apart from that, oh, actually the back looks good as well. And it's good, this kind of colour change. It's actually just flat, but because of that kind of colour thing, it's really subtle. It looks like it's, let's try and get a bit of a closer look at it. It looks like it's angled. So, you know, brilliant kind of work with texturing and how texturing can really help your models become more 3D or have an illusion of three-dimensionals, or adding angles when there really isn't any in there. It's kind of emoting a little bit. It's obviously a robot of some sort. It was the pose that caught my attention really. Kind of pleading. And also look at the hand. Look at how the hand works. It's got these two. It's like a pincer hand on this one, and then another kind of hand on the other one, which with an opposable thumb there. Very strange. A nice cannon. Be nice to get a kind of an interior maybe if we could have done that. Kind of very boxy. Quite a nice thing. Another unusual one, I just sort of found this in somebody's like a random area, I think, but I do like it. It's kind of a strange design. Yeah, and obviously someone got into kind of this sort of texturing and figuring out the textures. If we ever look at the textures, you can kind of see what someone was up to. And, you know, they got carried away with kind of putting, you know, trying things out, trying patterns out and stuff like that, and seeing how the patterns related back to their model when they had a look at it. So, and I think it's just it's quite nice and it's quite good fun, especially when you start thinking. They obviously thought, I wonder if I put these on 45-degree angles and kind of twist them around and make them float above the head. It's really good, a nice little experiment there. Talking of experiments, this really was very charming. It's a kind of like, imagine if you had a bonsai tree in Minecraft, what that would look like. Well, I think this answers that question. It would look like this. Really super charming. You know, classic kind of Minecraft colours there. That's no mistake. So maybe it is for a Minecraft little mod or something like that. But it's really cute. Really sweet. It's small enough to be a bonsai tree, and it's small enough to be to go straight into Minecraft as well. So let's have a look at the texture pack there. Again, that looks very tidy. Yeah, I think that yeah, and using definitely the wood colours from Minecraft to kind of make the wooden base there. Right. Oh, here we go. Some scenes, and I do like the fact that people make kind of whole scenes within the modeler for CraftStudio. So we're inside the prison. This is a little prison. Hello, there's our guy. A little kind of prison cell. I don't know whether that would be. Well, I don't know what this would be for. I can think of a couple of things. You know, you might click on a prison cell. You might kind of move prison cells about and stuff like that. But anyway, a great little model, I thought. Kind of. Obviously, we're getting towards Christmas, and so let's make sure we have a lot more Christmas things. So this looks, yeah, lovely Christmas tree here. Let's get it straight into paint. Very nice. I don't think these should be black though, should they? They maybe should be something else. Where are they? Over here. Oh, it is black. Well, maybe I don't know. Anyway, quite cool. Oh, here we go. Look at this. So this is really, I thought this was really nice. Amazing kind of texturing going on. Kind of slightly muted colours. Kind of an 8-bit kind of, bit of wear and tear on the edges. Yeah, really nice. Animation, no animation, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame. But let's just put it onto paint and you can kind of see it as it is. Whoa. Look at that. Really great. And I think this is done by the same person. Kind of brilliant. I like the shirt. The belt's excellent. Yeah, everything's excellent. He's even got kind of a little cigarette popping out of his mouth. Look at his eyes as well. Kind of like, no. So oozing character, really good. That belt buckle's good, and again, this sort of like muted colours. The palette is really excellent. Zombie duck. I think enough said. Look at this one. So this is a whole scene as a model with a kind of as a jet plane flying through some clouds. Let's go a bit closer so you can kind of see what's going on. So there's our jet plane. Lots of circular stuff, pretty nicely. Let's see if we can. You don't often see this kind of stuff, that amount of something going on with the cockpit there, and I'm not too sure if I'd have done that. But yeah, very nice model. Be nice to sort of see this kind of in game. See if we can get any more flying games within CraftStudio. I think there's very much a scope for it, especially if you kind of flying in. You could have an in-cockpit kind of thing going on, and also you could kind of generate landscape as well. I think that might be quite fun as well. Yeah, I'd like to see some more of that stuff. Oh, look at this box. I think it's box monster. Really sweet. I hope. Yeah. Oh, what's going on there? Oh, there's some. This is a 3D remake. So there are some funny eyes. Alright, okay, so these eyes here. It's neatly done. there is an so obviously, and again there's a bit of intersecting, a little bit of work in progress, but I kind of liked the chin and how we were kind of connecting that goatee beard with the chin and jutting it out a bit. That's really kind of cool. It'd be nice to see what you do with the neck. Now you connect the neck to the whole thing as well. But yeah, interesting nose, as a friend of mine would say, and you know, a good bit of design, getting that chin and the goatee beard sorted out. Almost like a Viking warrior kind of Celtic thing. Lovely horns, nice bit of pixelation. And finally, my prize for this week was this snake, which I thought was amazing. Everything from just the snake pattern, which I thought worked really well. And if we look at the texture back over here, simply done, very clever. To just the colour combination of kind of purple scarf, and then those eyes. Yeah, very cool. Let's go in a bit, and it's even just they're pushed inside the head a little bit as well. Oh, so difficult to navigate around this thing. Let's go up, so you can kind of see. Very, very cool. Really good. So I'll leave you with what this is called, Snake Man. And thank you very much for listening. I shall be back. I don't know when I'm going to be doing any more CraftStudio Community Sundays. They'll probably be here, there and everywhere. But if you do have stuff for me, do send me a message. Actually, that reminds me, someone did send me a message. Let's go and find this message. So Just Cubes sent me a tweet last night saying, go and have a look at this model. I just discovered it, and he sent me a little open tag, and I opened it up, and sure enough, isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing? Muted colours, kind of almost photographic image at the front, scaled down. So if we look at kind of, we'll look at how it's done. So this is kind of, this is what we just, it's just really good. And look, you can kind of see a plan. So it's a really nice plan. Thinking about the eyes. Wondering about it. Then these are kind of the textures, and then for finally, it used that as a model to put that image on the front as well. But again, muted textures, very nicely put together. No animation, I don't think. No, not yet. But yeah, well worth it, and it just shows you what you can do. You know, if you see things you like, you know, try and make them. You know, it's good practice. It's good kind of ways forward, and it makes some things that are super cute and kind of really amazing to look at. So until next week, thanks very much for listening. Stay in touch and send me any kind of information if you think you want your models being seen and stuff like that. You can see all my my Twitter account is the best way of getting in touch, by the way. So just tweet me some stuff if you want me to have a look at it. And until next week, or until next time, take care. Bye bye now.